In 1712, a man named Willie Lynch stood on the James River in Virginia and told a gathering of slaveholders he had a plan to keep black people in chains for generations. He said his method was simple: change the way the enslaved saw one another. In his letter, he explained, break the trust between them. Pit mother against daughter, older against younger. Make the light-skinned resent the dark and the dark distrust. Those roots won't disappear on their own. They show up when we side-eye each other over shades of skin, when we call natural hair unprofessional, when we let rumors, jealousy, and fear move faster than love. But the same way division was taught, solidarity can be learned. We can choose to listen, to build, to protect one another. If we understand the game, we stop playing it. The game started long before any of us could sign our names. In the 15th century, Portuguese ships hugged the West African coast, buying and seizing people to work sugar fields. By the 16th, Spanish galleons carried chained bodies to their colonies. Then came the Dutch, the British, the French, each nation building fortunes by trafficking flesh across the Atlantic. European crowns handed out charters, companies flew their flags, and merchants turned humans into titles. They captured the people they sold. Most were seized in wars, raids, or kidnappings. Armed bands stormed villages at night, setting fire and dragging out whoever could walk. Rivals taken during local conflicts were bound together and marched for days. Some were sold by rulers or merchants who traded prisoners for muskets, cloth, or barrels of rum. There they were branded, inspected, and forced toward the boats that would carry them across the ocean. And every link in that chain lay was counterfeiting as an investor. But captivity wasn't the end. In the colonies, auctions were held just like livestock markets, except the merchandise was people. Notices plastered to walls announced upcoming sales. Families were inspected, priced, and sold to the highest bidder. Ledgers recorded profits in neat columns. Those market days became so busy, so lucrative for planters and traders that they were dubbed Black Fridays. Not because of discounts, but because of monetary counts on most of them, but beating to the hours. After the sale, life meant labor. Dawn to dusk in the cotton rows, the sugar cane, the tobacco barns. They chopped, picked, and hauled under watchful eyes and cracking whips. Others cooked in plantation kitchens, stitched clothes, forged tools, tended livestock. Every skill was used to build wealth they would never see. Nights offered little rest. Families squeezed into cabins soothing their strength, their tears, their hands, their stories of this running storm and this trust. Everything they gave shaped this country. We owe them memory, but more than that, we owe them action. Every time we speak their names, every time we choose justice over comfort, we answer what they were denied. So when the term Black Friday rolls across our screens, let it remind us of the bodies that once lined those blocks and the resilience that sprang from it. We carry that legacy.